My name's Trent Christensen. I'm an America First candidate for Utah State Attorney General, and I'm going to drain the Salt Lake Swamp. Let me tell you what I mean by that. We have a culture of corruption in our state because we have an utter lack of election integrity in our state, and I'll give you an example. Last October, a Utah State legislator proposed an idea supported by the governor to take the Utah State Attorney General's office and make it an appointed position under the governor. And when I read that article, I knew I had to get into this race because you need to have your voice protected at the state capitol. The state attorney general is the single most important and powerful check against the other branches and officers of government that the people have. So that office cannot be appointed. It has to be independent of the governor, and that's what I will be. So let me tell you what I will be is your Utah State Attorney General. Number one, election integrity. I will fight on day one to begin a full, statewide, transparent audit of our electoral system. You as the voters need to know that your votes, and only your votes, are counting in our system. Number two, I will be the top cop. Everybody knows the Attorney General is the chief law enforcement officer in the state. But that doesn't make him the state's attorney. It makes him your attorney against the power of the state, even against the power of my own office when necessary. So I will work and collaborate with local law enforcement, and in particular the county sheriffs, to make sure that we enforce the laws, put the bad guys in jail, and protect your individual rights. And when we do enforce our state law, we will keep Utah from ever becoming a sanctuary state. That's number three. We will enforce our laws and protect you against what's happening at our southern border. Never let anyone tell you that illegal immigration is only a federal issue. It's not. It's a state issue, and there is a lot that a state attorney general can do to enforce our laws and protect you from the invasion on the southern border. So how will I get this done? Well, I have the values, the background, and the experience to fight this fight for you. I'm a lifelong Utahn. I grew up in Salt Lake, went to BYU and BYU Law School. I graduated magna cum laude and top 10% of my class. Went back east and practiced at a big law firm doing complex business litigation and appellate litigation. And then I came back to Utah and became a CEO. And it's going to take both kinds of experience to fight this fight for you. As a litigator, but also as a leader, I bring those two different kinds of experience to this office so that we can win the war, not just individual battles, and protect your rights. Now, let me tell you why I'm not running for this office. I'm not running for this office for power. I want to pull that power down. I'm not running for fame. I have the love and adoration of my 4 kids, and that's good enough for me. But I will not allow my children to grow up in a state that's going to become California in 10 years. I will not allow my children to grow up in a state that acts like a sanctuary state. And I will not allow my children to live in a state where the federal government can come in, take away our lands, and take away our rights with impunity. I will fight the federal government, I will fight the state, and I will fight for you as your next Attorney General. My name is Trent Christensen, and I'd appreciate your vote. Thank you.